New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
AccuWeather says we got a good one today. Clouds are going to break for some sunshine later on. We'll be up around 72, mostly clear tonight. Maybe a little fog around, low 60s in Midtown, but in the low mid-50s in some of the suburbs. Tomorrow, partly sunny, pleasant, high 74. More people get their news from 1010 Winds than from any other radio station in the nation. Phil Pilato's our service aide. Walter Geis is our senior writer. Jim Maloney's at the editor's desk. I'm Scott Stanford.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM, New York.
Good morning, 63 degrees. It is 7 o'clock on this Thursday, October 2nd. I'm Susan Richard. Here's what's happening. A pretrial hearing today for the former Marine charged in the chokehold death of a Michael Jackson impersonator in the subway. Word that more people could be charged in Mayor Adams' federal corruption case. Evidence now unsealed in the Donald Trump election interference case. We'll tell you what it says. President Biden among the G7 leaders urging Israel not to strike nuclear facilities in Iran. And in the Hamptons this weekend, the good, the bad, and the cuddly. We'll explain. In sports, Mets lost to the Brewers, the third and deciding game tonight in Milwaukee. AccuWeather, clouds breaking for some sun. A nice day today, 72 degrees. Winds News Time 7:01. Let's get traffic and transit from Russ Meyer.
And we're watching delays now on the westbound side of the LIE. This is coming in towards Little Neck Parkway. The culprit here is a crash. That crash is blocking the right lane. Been out there for a while now. Unfortunately, we now have another issue that is on the westbound side of the LIE. I'm watching this on our 1010 Winds Jam Cam, and this involves an overturned vehicle. That overturned vehicle is blocking a couple of lanes. So the Grand Central is certainly your friend this morning. We have got little, if any, delays on the Grand Central. Now, here is what we see on Long Island's Big Three. The good news is that outside of that issue on the LIE by the Little Neck Parkway area, the Long Island thoroughfares do a nice, the northern state and the southern state with no significant issues. Now, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. We're at about 15 for the GWB. We're at about 10 to 15 of the Lincoln. We're maybe 20 over at the Holland Tunnel. And also watching the Henry Hudson Parkway northbound side by 158th. We have got a crash being cleared in 2 lanes. It's actually an investigation. It's going to be there for a while. You can go with Broadway, or you can go with Riverside Drive or the Harlem River Drive instead. This and up next, this Odyssey Lottery Recap presented by Jackpocket. Powerball is now $295 million, and we have got Mega Millions at $108 million. Order official state lottery games on your phone. Must be 18 or older to play. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. I'm Russ Meyer. Next report, 7-Eleven. 10-10 wins on.
Thank you for joining me on this quick snippet of today's news for October 3, 2024. If any of you are asking what I'm doing here, the mission is to record local history for future generations. I have been told that there's no need for me to do this because the internet will always have the news on there. And it's true. You can go on the internet and check out news from around the world, around the country. However, there's something nostalgic about listening to an actual live broadcast from the past, a local snippet, and sometimes the local stories in the individual communities that I'm in. Those local stories may not get documented on the internet because they're local neighborhood stories. So on a daily basis, I upload a small snippet of the news from our local community here in the tri-state area. All right, guys, enough yipper, enough jib-jab. It's time to let you go to enjoy your day. Thank you so much. If you're a historian, you're subscribed, you're an official historian on the channel. And thank you for that. And we'll see you on the next video.